Yes, people, so welcome back to the channel again, man. Hope everybody's having a wonderful and blessed day today. Alright, people, you know, so I'm going to show you one video with one lady where she says she about 77, you know, or about 80-year-old. Because I know me find it hard to believe, you know, so one woman at 77 or 80, you know, can look so good, you know. I never see this yet. But me tell myself, so boy, I want to share it with a person out here and make them see what I go on. Say, yes, when a person bless them, bless, you know, we can't take nothing away from that, you know. You understand? Because this lady a prioritize health and she take care of herself certain way. You can see it. But anyway, I'm gonna see the video, people, and then me come back and then me give my 2 piece on it. You understand? Yeah, man. Alright.
Have you ever seen an 80-year-old woman look 40 years younger? Meet! This incredible woman's name is Tally Williams, and she breaks all stereotypes about aging. She recently turned 80 years old, but despite her advanced age, she leads an active lifestyle and looks like she is no more than 40 years old. It seems like she drank the elixir of eternal youth. Her figure, energy, and gait are like those of a young girl. But there's no magic or luck involved. It's all about daily actions and the right habits that she's been following for years. Today you will learn about all the secrets of this incredible woman's youth. So watch this video until the end. It will be very interesting and useful. So let's get started. The first thing you should pay attention to is her active lifestyle. But it's not about the banal move more. Tally is constantly on the move, not only physically, but also socially. She attends events, participates in public life, is engaged in activism, fights for the rights of black people, and receives awards for this. And this is important not only from a moral point of view. When a person is involved in social processes, his brain works differently. The brain does not go into the survival mode, it remains in the creation mode. This reduces the level of chronic stress, which destroys the body from the inside and at the same time supports cognitive functions. Simply put, when you have a reason to get up in the morning and change something, your body is in no hurry to age. In addition, social activity directly affects the hormonal background. Communication, participation in significant events, a sense of self, worth, all this stimulates the production of dopamine and oxytocin. These hormones not only improve mood, but also really slow down the aging process, affecting the immune system and even the condition of the skin. Tally doesn't just live among people, she constantly interacts with them, and this is what keeps her psyche and body in a young state. The second important aspect is daily training. And here again, there is no magic, only the unpleasant truth. The body ages just as much as you allow it to be inactive. Tally trains every day, not for the sake of a perfect figure, but because movement is a basic function of life for her. Regular physical activity supports muscle mass, and this is one of the key factors of longevity. With age, muscles begin to break down, and this is what triggers a chain of problems. Metabolism worsens, endurance decreases, and energy levels drop. But there is also a less obvious effect. Physical activity directly affects the brain. During training, blood circulation increases, the brain receives more oxygen, and neural connections are activated. This reduces the risk of age-related cognitive impairment and supports clear thinking. Tally doesn't just train her body, she literally rejuvenates her nervous system every day. Another point that many underestimate is the attitude to their appearance. Tally looks after himself. She dresses fashionably, chooses hairstyles, and emphasizes her femininity. At first glance, this may seem superficial, but in fact, it is a powerful psychological tool. When a woman invests in her appearance, she sends herself a signal. I'm still important. This affects self-esteem, and it in turn affects behavior. People who feel attractive are more likely to go out into society, interact more actively with others, and try new things more easily. This creates a vicious cycle. Activity supports youth, and the feeling of youth stimulates even more activity. Tally doesn't just look younger. She acts like she has several more lives ahead of her, and the body adapts to this expectation. It is impossible not to mention her blog. Tally actively shares her life, inspires others, and shows that age is not a limitation. And here again, an important mechanism is hidden. When a person becomes an example to others, he takes on a certain role. Tally can no longer give up because she is being watched. This creates additional motivation to keep fit. Besides, blogging is a constant mental activity. You need to formulate thoughts, analyze experiences, and interact with the audience. It trains the brain no worse than complex intellectual tasks. It also gives you a sense of meaning. And to be honest, meaning is perhaps the most underestimated factor of longevity. People age the fastest when they stop understanding why they should continue. And finally, time with family. Tally conducts it not out of a sense of duty, but because it is important to her. Close relationships are one of the most powerful factors affecting life expectancy. Emotional support reduces stress levels, strengthens the immune system, and even affects the cardiovascular system. But it's not just about biology. When there are people around who need you, you have a reason to stay active. The story of Tally Williams is not about the secret of youth in the usual sense. There are no magic pills or unique treatments. There is a set of habits that combine to create a completely different aging scenario. She doesn't try to stop time. She just doesn't let herself fall out of life. And here's the funny thing. All these principles sound obvious. Move, communicate, take care of yourself, have a purpose. But most people prefer to ignore it, hoping for something simpler. Tally chose a difficult path, and in the end, she received a simple reward. She lives the way many people want to live, but they don't dare. Her example is inconvenient because it destroys excuses. You can't say, I don't have time, or it's getting late. When a person in their 80s lives more actively than many in their 30s, it becomes obvious that the problem is not age. The problem is the choice. And no matter how it sounds, youth is not so much a body condition as a behavior strategy. Tally Williams proved it. All that remains is to decide if you are ready to do something about it. Are you ready to start developing yourself and your body? After all, in order to look young, not only constant physical training is important. In order to look young, it is important to change your mindset, to set yourself the attitude that life is not coming to an end, but only continues, to think that time is not lost, but is subject to you. And that's when everything will work out. It is then that you will embark on the path of not only youth, but also a happy life. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with someone who might find it particularly useful.
Yeah, man. So people, may I tell you, you see this lady here? Why, she's an inspiration to many people out there, you know. Based off her, how she take care of herself, you know. It's when a person blessed, there's nothing we can take away from that, may I tell you. Because this lady, man, may I tell you, she's an inspiration to me especially. Because I tell myself, say, boy, if me live for see 80, I saw me that want vibrant and have my energy same way. Because you see, so that person that live for God, and you do a lot of positive things on this earth, yeah, may I tell you this, you know. The universe itself are going to reciprocate it back to you, you know. Because I'm going to share one little story with you, know. But one gentleman, you know, when I woke up one day when I sell ice cream. When I used to work and I sell ice cream. And me and the man did a talk, you know. And the gentleman said, boy, Him a 70-year-old, you know. No, me and him did a whole a conversation. And still we start talk about age and them thing there. And then now him a tell me, say, boy, if me believe say I'm a 70-year-old. Me look at him good and tell him, say, brother, me not tell a lie still, you know. You know, look like 70-year-old, you know. Because you see, based off how the man look, people, the man barely have a grey hair. Man barely have grey hair in his head, you know. And the man have a hard-line teeth, them, and his skin not even wrinkled or nothing. And the man say, boy, you know, they're going to show you something, youth. They're going to show you how they still have me youthful strength same way. Man say, watch this. The man run good on the road down there, so, you know, and blaze come back up, you know. And me I tell you, say, man, I run like any little young boy, you know, any little 16-year-old, you know. And the man I say, brother, it's when you take care of yourself and you prioritize your health and you do a lot of good in your life, blessing will follow you. Because you can see, say, boy, man, I live clean. And his son did turn up my truck door, and his son said, listen up. His son said to me, say, brother, I'm a 70 for true, you know. And I like him, I tell you, I'm a father. And he says, a man like this, brother, them man, they take care of themselves. I mean, I said, John was star. And the man tell me, say, you know, I whole heap of different country in travel going, you know. In life, you know. I mean, I say, you see it, yes, when a person have money, money don't really bring you happiness, you know. But it bring you comfort in your life. Because, you know, make you worry about things financially in this life, yeah. Because, you see, once we don't have money certain way and certain resources that we need in this life, yeah, we stress and worry. And stress is a thing people will all the way up before time. Can you see this life, yeah? Especially, I should have said, the system itself was designed to make sure say we stress out. You understand? With them heap of bills, yeah? And with all of them heap of negative things that we are going on the earth. And this is system designed to do. To make sure if we hold we down, that's we not live the life we're supposed to live. None of we not supposed to live in a sin, you know. Because Father God never hard the end of life ever we, you know. But the devil himself I do everything to fight with to make sure say boy we not reach the full potential of who we supposed to become in this life, yeah. Because the devil no want that for we. But Father God want a better life for we. Because Father God want all of we to live in a peace and happiness, and we live a life of abundance. But the devil no want that for we. You understand what I say? But you see that lady here? She's a big inspiration to a lot of people out there. And that gentleman here is an inspiration to me. We are 70-year-old. Because when me see the man run, go down the road and run, come back up, me I tell myself, say, brother, this a man is no old man. This a man is still in a youthful stage. You get what I say? Because no fight time, you know, we are say we whole, you know. But whole, when you're whole, is a feeling. It is just a feeling. You don't have nothing to do with it. Because you have people at 60 and 70, and these people still do a lot of things like what they used to do in them 20s same way. Because they don't feel whole in themselves. They still feel young. Because they have their energy same way. Because once you're a person of God, you know, Father God, I'm going to make sure you have your energy, you know. All at 80, 92. You understand? Because Job is a Father God, make Job live to see maybe 100, if I get it right. Because Job is a blessed man. You understand? I'm a one of God, good servant where Father God love. Even though I go through a whole heap of different challenges in his life. But Job is an inspiration to many of us. We show you, say, boy, in holy faith. And Father God bless him 2 times the amount. More than what he expects, say, boy, he would end up get. Yeah, man. But people, I'm going to leave it here so still, you know. But me I tell a man, say, man, you see, in this life here, people, we have to live good and we have to live in a love and unity and love God. You understand? To make God bless and flow upon we in every area in our life. The devil don't want that for we, you know, but the Father God want the blessing for we. Understand? He want to see we a win. He no want we lose. But we have to go through certain tests in this life. You have to get to the destination we want to go. You understand what I say? Yeah, man. So people are going to left it here, so man. So just bless up on yourself, you know. And heart of love and respect to everyone, man. Alright.